So it's been a rough 2 months. So just to come out and put that down just tells me like everything is definitely where it needs to be, and I got a shot. So just gotta build up this confidence going into these next couple of weeks and just make something else happen.
I saw you pointing at the crossfit line. What was that?
I was pointing at Coach Hayes because I remember about 2 weeks ago, she after I got back from Germany, I kind of just told her, like, listen, you're the coach, so I'm going to listen to whatever you tell me. It's your show now. Like, I'm done. Like, you tell me what to do. And, you know, like, she guided me to this point, so that one was for her. Because we knew it was there, so it was just a matter of just actually committing to it and just running the time.
You say almost no training for 8 weeks or very little?
So it was like very, very little because I couldn't really do much. My quad was pretty jacked up, so it was a really, really tough 8 weeks.
How do you?
Because people were complaining that that athletes were pulling out of meets that they were in, and I feel as though like people don't. I understand the frustration with the fans because you guys want to see us race, and we want to race. It's not like we don't want to race, but at the end of the day, like when you have stipulations in your contract that says like you have to make a team, you have to go to Worlds, you have to get a medal, it's hard to justify running at a track meet that's paying you $5,000 for first place, and there's a possibility that you might tweak your hamstring because something happened in the warm-up. Like it's like the risk to reward is like we're not on the PGA tour. Like, you know, these guys are running $2 million a pop for first place, and like for the amount of work that we do and the struggle, running a race and winning for $5,000 as opposed to Worlds, where you win what was it, 35 for first or whatever the prize, the amount is, 80K, whatever. It's not worth it. Like, it's really not worth it at all. And I think structurally things have to change, and I understand that happens with capital, and it's not an easy conversation to have, but it's a necessary conversation, and it's not going to start now. But yeah, that was the basis behind my tweet. Yeah.
Trevor Bassett's been really open this week about his, struggle to find a sponsor. Yeah. Sort of like that side of the sport that people want to see, and he's running like, all the ways singly.
Yeah.
Like, what do you feel like needs to be seen more from the public, maybe grasp the business side of track and field?
And you said it exactly right. Like, it's a business, I personally feel bad for Trevor because he's just proven again that he's here. Like, I think the closest thing we can reference his sport to is the PGA. And in order to run on the tour, to play on the tour, you have to have your PGA card. And Trevor's in the top 10 in the world. Why doesn't he have a contract? Like, if he was on the tour, he would be playing on the tour. Like, he needs a sponsor. And it's just sad because he's proven again that he deserves to be here. He's made one of the hardest teams to make in the world, and he doesn't have that sponsorship, and it's not easy coming out here and doing what he does every day and committing to it and packing his life up and going forward. And he deserves something, like, it's not, you're not paying, no one's getting paid $1 million in the sport, but like the kid has proven over, and he won a medal last year, he made the team this year, and had hiccups this year, but he's made the team, and that's all that matters.
Right. Apologies if this was asked before, but did you? I'm sure you saw Carsten's time at the Norwegian Championships. Did that give you any extra motivation to really rip one because you betted it today?
Nah, I deleted Twitter like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
I did, because I just hate hearing people just tag me in unnecessary stuff. It's just like, dude, I have no gripe with Carsten. There's no people they just make nothing out of thin air. He's a great person. He's ran very well, and he's taken the event to astronomical levels. But when I'm constantly being tagged and stuff by other people who just are bored at home, I just don't want to see that stuff, So, and especially having this injury and coming into Worlds, the worst thing you could do is being in your hotel room and reading comments. It's like poison, man. It's like drinking from a poisoned well. So, that had no Like I had no motivation from that. Like he's been running well all year, and congrats to him. But I think this one was just for me. You know, like I came in with my own expectations. I was trying to run 45 today, to be honest, but it didn't happen. So yeah.
I think he might be in trouble.
Huh? Yeah. Okay.
You're good.